Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada, was excited to travel alone to Los Angeles. She had a passion for urban exploration and documenting her experiences through her blog. She checked into the Cecil Hotel, a historic building with a dark history. The hotel, built in the 1920s, had been linked to numerous suicides, violent crimes, and disturbing incidents. Notably, it was where the serial killer, the Night Stalker, had stayed during his killing spree. Despite its troubled past, Elisa didn't know about the hotel's history when staying there. For the first few days, Elisa seemed to enjoy her trip. She posted about visiting various attractions in Los Angeles, sharing pictures and updates on her blog. However, after a few days, something strange began to happen. She suddenly stopped posting. Her family and friends noticed that they hadn't heard from her, and her roommates at the hotel grew concerned when they couldn't find her. They realized Elisa had disappeared, but her belongings were still in her room. Alarmed, the hotel staff contacted the police, and the search for Elisa began. The investigation into Elisa's disappearance was slow, with no clear leads or signs of where she had gone. Hotel staff and police officers combed through the building, but there was no trace of her. The case took a dark turn when, almost a week later, the hotel released security footage from an elevator on the day Elisa vanished. The video, which was later made public, became one of the most unsettling pieces of evidence in the case. In the footage, Elisa enters the elevator and presses multiple buttons. At first, everything seems normal, but then she starts to act strangely. Elisa steps out of the elevator and looks around nervously, as if hiding from someone. She re-enters the elevator, but instead of leaving, she steps in and out repeatedly, pressing more buttons each time. Her movements become more erratic, and she peers out of the elevator, looking down the hallway with a fearful expression. She seems to be trying to escape or avoid something. The video ends with Elisa walking out of the elevator and disappearing, leaving an eerie sense of confusion. The strange behavior caught on camera left people puzzled. Was Elisa having a breakdown, or was something else going on? Many viewers were disturbed by how frantic she appeared, as if something was chasing her. Days passed, and the investigation continued. Then hotel staff began receiving complaints from guests about low water pressure and strange tasting water. When they checked the hotel's rooftop water tanks, they made a horrifying discovery. Elisa's body was found inside one of them. She had drowned, but there were no signs of trauma or violence. The water tank was large, and Elisa's body had been submerged for several days. This discovery raised more questions. How had Elisa gotten onto the roof? The door to the rooftop was supposed to be locked, but it had been found unsecured. How did she end up in the water tank, and why? Despite no signs of foul play, many theories began to circulate. Some suggested Elisa's death was due to mental health struggles. Others speculated she had discovered something dark in the hotel and paid the price. The unexplained elevator video, the open rooftop door, and the discovery of her body in the water tank all seemed to point to something beyond an accident. Some believed Elisa was trying to escape from someone, while others thought she may have been running from an unseen force. The unanswered questions surrounding Elisa's death have kept the case alive in the public's mind. People still wonder how she ended up in the water tank and why she acted so strangely in the elevator. Was there someone else involved, or was Elisa struggling with her demons? Could the hotel's dark history have played a role in her fate? Theories continue, but the truth remains unclear. Elisa Lam's death remains one of the most mysterious, unsolved cases. The strange footage, the discovery of her body in the rooftop water tank, and the eerie connection to the hotel's past have left people questioning what really happened. Despite investigations, no clear answers have emerged. The case serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes the most disturbing mysteries remain unsolved. What happened to Elisa? Was her death an accident, or was there something more sinister at play? The mystery continues to haunt those who encounter her story.